Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be ranking every single Ana Huang man from every single book that she's ever written in honor of the Defender that just came out. And we are going to be ranking how much I would want these book boyfriends as my own. The easy answer is I just would want all of them. It's a very simple, easy answer, but I'm going to force myself to be very picky with them and only put the best of the best at the top. There's like 15 different guys to be ranking here, and they can't all be at the top. That's just too many for me to work with at once. So we're gonna rank them. And the ranking at the top, hands and knees salivating. As you would find me if one walked into the room, immediately drops, barks, salivates. Okay, next, level below that is apparently just the ones that are just gonna make me blush when they look at me. No build up of salivation, just blushing. We're not there yet. You know, in the middle, just some potential. They could work for me, maybe they aren't gonna work for me, but nothing I'm going crazy about. And then we're just gonna put him in the friend zone next, or she can have him. I'm not gonna fight for those boys. We're just gonna easily give it to the girl in the book. But let us start with the first one, If We Ever Meet Again, which is technically a duet with If the Sun Never Sets. And actually, this is where I'm going to start off by being pretty picky, because this guy, Blake, we had some miscommunication. We had some lying, some weirdness going on in that first one. And the second one, it's a duet, because like 5 years pass in between them ever speaking. No, if he wanted me that bad, like, he'd be talking to me every single day, and I'm not gonna sit in despair over the same boy for 5 years straight. So actually, like, she can just have him. If love had a price, in this one, we have Nate Reynolds, movie star. Well, on the rise to be a movie star in this book. Movie star sounds pretty good, but he didn't wow me in his actions. I think this is more of a, ooh, movie star. And I need to just think of him as a whole person, and I think we can have better. So he's just gonna have some potential, and I can just have my movie star associations through him. The next one, If We Were Perfect, this one's with Sammy, the baker. I don't know if I'm supposed to imagine myself as the girl in the book, or me as me trying to get them, because in the book, it's like forced proximity. They're living together, and I think that's what makes their story really cute together. He could bake me stuff. And like, he was there for her, but again, they had like broken up for a while, and this was them getting back together. So, don't do that to me. I kind of want him to still bake me things. So we're just gonna friend zone him. And now, I think this is where we're gonna start getting into the guys who are going to be fighting for that #1 spot. So now, our twisted love, Alex, sophisticated businessman. He's kind of like a cold demeanor. And like, does he have like millions? Is it billions? It could have been billion, I don't know. He got a lot of money. So that's great for me. Wonderful businessman, will literally do anything to protect me. He'd do anything for me, and he would get it done. So given all of these wonderful factors, yeah, I will be dropping to hands and knees, salivating, as one does. Okay, the next one, Twisted Games. I definitely was just pronouncing this guy's name as Rise, and it's apparently Reese. But who has ever spelled Reese, R-H-Y-S? I'd never seen that once before reading this book. The pronunciation of his name is just maybe gonna knock him down a level of potential that he could have had. Like, if he was my bodyguard, and I got with my bodyguard, see, that's good, that's good, that's really good. And like, if I was a princess and he was my bodyguard, see, I like that. I'm just like getting him as I am. I think he loses some appeal because he wouldn't be my bodyguard. And I want to have a forbidden love with my non-royal bodyguard as I'm about to become a princess, queen person. This one would be funny to put on the first one, because there was a time where in the book, Bridget was on her hands and knees. Not salivating, but crawling in the royal palace room. Huh? That's not me. Just some potential. I need to be strict with these. Our twisted hate with Josh. They do kind of start out kind of enemies-like. And I'm not really looking for someone who's gonna be mean to me. I think he like calls her nicknames that she doesn't like. That's dumb. I don't want that type of banter in my life. I just want to be loved and appreciated, not enemied on first. Now, it can work wonderfully in a book, but I only want that. He's also in med school. I don't want to hear that doctor talk. So, honestly, she can just have him. I'm not gonna fight for Josh. I'm sorry, Josh. I'm not fighting for you. Ooh, okay, now we got Twisted Lies with Christian, the CEO of security. And I feel like the first time they laid eyes on each other, Christian was like, I want her now. Mine. That's better than, I think, starting off as I hate you. I'd rather them want me. They do a fake relationship. Do I get to do a fake relationship with him? Because that sounds kind of fun. We're gonna put him on the blushing level. We're gonna put him there. Okay, next one, King of Wrath with Dante. When the thing, he's in like an arranged marriage, and I certainly don't want that to be why we're together. No. And again, they start off with some like enemies to lovers type stuff. So, okay, you know what? Maybe this is easier than I thought because I like all these as books and as characters. I don't want an enemies to lovers in my life. He's got tons and tons of money, so that's lovely. That's good. I think we'll just friend zone him. It's good to be friends with the big, powerful people of New York, which he was. So we're just gonna be friends with them. King of Pride, we have Kai now. He's about to become a CEO, and he does have access to the really exclusive, fancy, members-only club. And I want access to that. I feel like a lot of these guys are very reserved, and I think that that's what I don't want. Because, like, give me something. Like, give me fun emotions. Don't just give me stoic. I feel like he was still kind of quiet, reserved, and he really needed to be pulled outside of his shell, and I don't really want that to be my problem. Work on your personality by yourself before you come to me. I'm being really mean with these guys here. We're just gonna friend zone them because I just want access to the club. So let's be friends. I thought I wanted all these book boyfriends so badly. Apparently not. King of Greed. We're just immediately putting it into she can have him. This is a second chance romance and they're literally married. You're not gonna have issues with me. No, Dominic. You'll not have issues with me. You will not neglect me. You will not show up to my events. You will not speak to me enough, and you will see me an appropriate amount of time. So she can have that. If Alessandra really wants to deal with that in her life, more power to her. Not my problem. Ooh, I think this is a good one. King of Sloth with Xavier. Oh, Xavier was good. Xavier was fun. He was messy, but he had a personality. And I think that's what a lot of these other book boyfriends here are missing for me, is a personality that you do not need to like rip out of their soul. Okay, sure, it could be cute that like you're the one who brings out, you know, the side that a lot of people don't see, but like no, just like act like a person and not a robot for me, please. Which Xavier does. And he likes to go out to the parties, he likes to go on some fun vacations. He's got a lot of money waiting for him. He's supposed to be a CEO, so I could take over the position for him if he doesn't really want it, so I might get a business and a boy out of that one. Honestly, Xavier, a top tier one. He's fun. We like it. We're there for it. Hands and knees, we're there for it. Okay, next. Ooh, King of Envy. I don't think I want this one in my life. Wow. He literally was okay with like taking away the fiance of his best friend in order to get to the girl, even though they like really weren't together. Like, you don't need to be messy like that. I forgot he's not a talker and I need to be able to speak words with someone. You can't just be a quiet wall. Like, what are we doing? He can be a bit aggressive and some evil tendencies. I don't really want evil tendencies around me. So, you know, she could have him. Ooh. Now the striker. I think I'm just gonna move Asher right on up there to hands and knees salivating. Football, but it's like more of soccer. I don't know much on the sports side of things, but why would I not want a sexy sports playing boy? He was like a fast car driver. I don't really care about cars, but it's sexy on him. So I'm gonna take it. He has lots of personality. He's fun. He's likable. And I'm gonna like salivating all over him. So we're gonna leave him up there. And then the defender, the newest one, Vincent. Oh, him and Asher are on the same team, and if I had to pick between the two of them, I'm picking Asher. Sorry, Vincent. Vincent is the captain, but he just doesn't do it like Asher did. He's still good. So he has potential because it like took so long for him to like get with the girl in the book, but that's because he was just being like respectful and kind, but also playful. So, you know, I appreciate it, and just like her in the book, I'd probably be blushing if he was around me in a room. So that is our ranking of all the Ana Huang men. We got a little bit until we get a new Ana Huang man in our lives. Maybe I'll want him more than the others. We don't know yet. So those are my very important rankings of the Ana Huang men and how much I would want to be with each one of them. That is all for this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!